How's it going, YouTube? This is RV245 coming at you with another gear review. As you can see, I have a guitar in my lap. What guitar is this? Well, none other than bam, Fender. Now, Fender. Fender is, well, I gotta say, Fender is the kind the workhorse guitar. It's a guitar where you literally gotta work it to make it sound beautiful. Now, I'm not saying that, you have to be a crazy, shredder or a freaking, Eric Clapton or something like that. But my personal preference with Fenders is the very good budget guitars. The cheap models, I should say. The cheap models are pretty well built. This right here, if you take a guess how much it costs, and no, it's not $400, not $1,000. Actually, this baby right here was only $187. I know, right? I got this thing for $187, and I upgraded it. I put two pickups in it, a little vintage stack, which is right here, and a little 59 right here, and vintage stack up here. Set that backwards. Don't you love that? So yeah, I got this guitar basically just because I was playing in the store and I was looking for a 6-string guitar. I own a 7-string. I'm going to do a review on that next. If I get my finger pointed at the camera. I'm going to do a review on that next. But for right now, I'm just going to do my 6-string. So anyways, story about this. I was at the Guitar Center and I was looking for a 6-string guitar to buy. And lo and behold, I found this thing here. Now, I looked at it and, I was like, okay, it's just, your regular Telecaster and all that. So I picked up, played it. I was like, huh. I always play my guitars acoustically because my personal preference, if it doesn't sound good acoustically, see, if it doesn't sound good acoustically, then it's not really going to be a good guitar. That's my personal preference. It's just me. That's what I grew up by. So anyways, I went to Guitar Center. I was looking at guitars, and I saw this thing sitting there. Cheap price. So I said, alright, I'm going to try it out. Now, bear with me. The amp I plugged into was the 6505 combo. Not the best amp to plug in with a guitar like this, not really a crazy shredder, sweet picking guitar, I should say. But I did it anyways. It sounded like crap. So I went to a Line 6 Line 6 combo amp, the 150 watt version one. And I joked around with all the settings. I went to the cleans, went to the blues, and all that. And I was like, okay, this guitar feels good. So I put it back down. I picked up some other budget guitars that they had. I picked up a Les Paul. There was a Les Paul there, and a lot of people are going to say, why did you pick the Les Paul? Well, Les Pauls, for me, I don't know. First of all, they feel awkward. They hurt my man boob. Like, they just crunch up in there. And this is, like, more comfortable playing like this, It's more comfortable playing, and it feels good up here. And Les Paul felt like it was digging into my boob, and I was like, oh, hell no. That hurts right up here. Trust me. And when you're sitting down and you're playing like this, after a while, it starts hurting. And also, it just feels awkward to me. Like, it just feels like it was off balance. So, that's why I didn't pick a Les Paul. And nothing against Les Pauls, just not my type of guitar. And they're heavy as hell. If you ever wanted to kill somebody and get away with murder, fling your guitar, fling a Les Paul at them. Guaranteed they'll die. I'm not kidding you. They are the heaviest damn guitars. It drops on your foot. You'll probably break your foot on stage. That'd be a way to go out. That would kill you. But, anyways, so I kept going back and forth to this guitar, and I kept going back to this guitar for some reason. I didn't know why. There's something about it that just, I like the sound of it. And I kept playing it, trying out. Then I put it on, I put the amp on the heavy metal section, or I call it heavy metal, the metal section, whatever. And I started playing it, and I was like, wow, this thing sounds really good. Like, now obviously I know I don't have an amp plugged in right now, but like I was doing riffs and all that kind of stuff, and I was like, this guitar sounds freaking, badass. And I started playing some blues on it. I'm not the best blues player in the world, by the way. I was like, okay, this can do blues. So it can do metal. It can do blues. It can do funk. I mean, I'm nowhere near a good funk player. I can't do funk for my life. I mean, that's my best funk impression I could do. So yeah, so I just kept going back to this guitar, and I was like, wow. And the neck, the coolest thing about this neck, I don't know what's called, but so say you're getting really sweaty, right? And you slide up on the neck, and you get stuck. You keep getting stuck everywhere you go. And you gotta constantly dry your hand off. This neck, no matter how much you sweat, you could just I know it looks bad, but you could just slide up and down on it all day. No pun intended, please. Or no, that's what she said. So I mean, it's amazing. I was like, wow. I was starting to sweat a little bit because I was trying out a lot of guitar, and this guitar just rocks. Now, when I upgraded it, sorry about that, didn't pull my shirt like that. When I upgraded it, I put the little 59 inside here. This little mini humbucker pickup is amazing. It gives you some great metal tones. Now, I know, hear me out. This is not a metal guitar, but trust me, it can do some good Slayer tones, I can tell you that. And also, you can get some crazy blues sound out of this. And don't forget, guys, this is only a $187 guitar. This is not no $1,000 guitar, not no, freaking $1 million guitar. It's just your average American, just average Fender Telecaster, made in China. So, it's pretty well built. The only thing I had pop off of me was the volume knob. But that's because I'm constantly rolling off my volume knob. That's one of my playing styles. I'd be playing, and then roll down on it, go back to playing, roll back up on it. And I did so much that I shut the knob off, and now the knob has disappeared. But that still doesn't matter. The cool thing about this is there's plenty of parts. You can upgrade this guitar. You can upgrade this thing a lot, actually. I mean, from the pickups to the pick guard to the bridge, to the hardwire inside. You can upgrade this thing a lot and make this thing basically like American Telecaster. I mean, if you want to make an American Telecaster, you can just get the same bridge that it has on there and the same pickups it has in there. There you go. You'll have yourself an American Telecaster. So this video is basically just talking about how I got this, and I played it for about 2 hours straight at the Guitar Center, and I said, no, I'm going home with this. And I'm throwing in these 2 pickups in it. I brought it home. I played out of my Micro Terror head, which I will be doing a review on that soon, but sadly, my freaking power cable to it burned up on me somehow. I don't know what I did to it, but you know, so I don't have that anymore. So now, basically, I'm buying an amp probably next week. Hopefully, it's gonna be a surprise to you guys because there's not a lot of views on this head, and this head's a pretty amazing head. I watched some good reviews about it, but nobody talks about it. So when I get it, I'm gonna do a talk review, and I'm gonna do it. And the next video is gonna be a music review. Sorry, live sound review. Or not live sound, but you get what I'm saying. So yeah. So please like and subscribe to my videos. You know, I have more stuff coming up. I have more gear coming up. You know, I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. And goodbye.